Boom, boom, ba, 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 boom, boom, ba. We got audio. What's up, everybody? This is DTM, Delta Tango Mike. We're ready to get started on another live stream. And let's talk about two of my favorite apps, Adobe Fresco and Sketchable app. I actually have two current projects where I'm drawing in each one of those apps, two different projects, two different apps, because that's how it goes. So I want to share that with you today. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please leave it in the chat. Join us in the Discord if you want to say something and I can be able to hear you. And you can ask questions directly. You can type them into the chat or even share some of your work with us on the Discord, the Sketching and Drawing Discord. So let's go. I got my Surface Pro 11 right here. It is so pretty. And it's got the kickstand, that's right. And if you notice any of my recent posts, then I do have, where they at? They're over there. My Surface Laptop Studio and my Surface Book. And I try to collect as many apps as possible. That's just how it goes. I do have the keyboard. It's a Bluetooth keyboard. It works without it being connected, and it includes the pen right here. I also have a second pen, and I want to test out that idea. Where did that bag go? Right here. I want to test how well it draws, because I've been drawing on the Surface Pro with the Surface Slim pen, and I feel like I could use a little bit extra grip, and so I do have the Surface Slim Pen 1, because the Surface Pro 11 came with the Surface Slim Pen 2. This is Slim Pen 1, and I have the Surface Pen Pro 2, something like that. This is the latest Surface pen before they went with the slim pen. I did speak with the Microsoft team last year at Adobe Max, and they said that they were going to keep exploring pen designs, but I think they were just saying that because it's they've gone with the slim, and a lot of the technology that they're using today, Microsoft Surface, it includes the slim pen, including that Surface Pro 12, Surface 12. I don't know if it's a Pro, but Surface 12, and it has the slim pen that attaches itself to the back of the Surface. So I don't know. Excuse me. Somebody was asking me on Instagram about one of my videos with Asus ZenBook Duo, and I did find out through my testing earlier this year when I first got the Surface Asus ZenBook, is that I found out that the Surface pen works with the Asus ZenBook Duo. So does it work with all the pens? I did not test all the pens or the newest ZenBook, which is the 2025 version. And I bought mine right before the 2025 came out. I didn't want to wait. I didn't care. It's still great laptop / tablet. Okay, so I got the barrel type Surface pen. Let's go ahead and find the apps that I need. Let me open up Sketchable. We'll open up Sketchable first. Sketchable app. It's like $20 or $25 on the Microsoft Store. If you want a link, let me know. I'll send you a link to the Surface, to Sketchable on Surface drawing app. It is amazing. It has a lot of cool tools here. You know, it opens up and you start drawing. You can just start drawing. And of course, that's the brush, but here goes the pencil. And let's put on some glasses so we can see. There you go. And you don't have to have that floating window there if you don't want to. You can kind of get rid of most of the UI if you want. There's the layers, which is what we need. And here's one of the drawings that I'm working on. And I have 5. I'm working on 5 different images right now. And so far, I've been playing with this one. Yes. And so I have a painting. And it supports layers, so that's great for Sketchable. And I turn down the opacity to my painting, and boom, I start tracing over it. Eventually, it's just going to look like this. And so, yes, I'm drawing on layer 2. I haven't named my layers, so just have it like that. And then, what I want to do, I have the brush that I'm using. I have colors right here. And I can just change the color to what I want next. Let's go with the purple like that. Yes. Look at that. Yes. I do like the drag on this pen better. You see much better. Yes. It does support pressure right now. I'm just adding a lot of pressure. There you go. Boom. It does have the undo button on the left hand side. I wish it had supported the 2-finger tap, but it's all good. It does have an eraser. This is the cool thing about Surface pens. They have an eraser in the back. Look. Yeah. There you go. Yes. So, just drawing. And it's all pixel based when we're working with Sketchable. It's all pixel based. The Sketchable has a couple of big advantages when artists need to draw. Is that you can just draw. Just get down and draw. They got the tools down here in the bottom. You can Don't need that floating window if you don't want to, or you can tap your brush and separate the window. Tap whatever brush you want, or just ignore the window and it goes away. It has the tools ready to go. That's what's really great about Sketchable. Not it does have a few menus, but not a lot. Nothing that distracts you from getting ready. There's some apps, and on Instagram, I post on Facebook, Twitter. I posted some of my favorite apps that I'm working with, and a friend of mine says Photoshop, and Photoshop has a ton of menus. Oh my gosh, so many menus. It feels like a big process just to get going with Photoshop. But there it goes. It's coming along. Yeah. Now this is not the final version. This is just a bit of what I'm working on for this image, this process. Just a bit of the process. And but yes, it's coming along to the next step where I'm gonna just get rid of that, see what I have here, and redo some of it to get it cleaner. And I kind of like this style. I kind of do like this. This is really good. I like this. And so let's go back to another color. Zoom in. There we go. And I can see the color there. And I am redrawing it to make it better looking. Yeah. There you go. Boom. And I do like the Surface Pen Pro 2 or something like that, because it's it has that rubbery edge on the tip, and you can always change those tips, which is great. I don't know if I've seen the change in tips, if there's other tips that you can change this for the Surface Slim pen Slim, something like that. I don't know if I've seen that. I can't remember. Let's change to the color red. Come on. There you go. Come on. It changed. Yes, it did change. So here's another piece. Yeah. I do like that. And then this goes from here. Yes. Okay, now if I use the slim pen, it has a response to the pressure is stronger, like a lot more give, but it's very slick. I can't say I really like it. It depends on how you support yourself when you're drawing. That gives you that extra push, or ease back on the pressure. And if you have any questions about Sketchable, please let me know. There you go. So the Surface Slim Pen 2, and I have the Surface Slim Pen 1 right here. And there's a slight difference, is that the 2 has a pointier tip, where the 1 has more of a scrapey tip. Like this reminds me of the sculpting tools, and so it has a much let me see if I can. There has a much. It's hard to tell right now, but it has a much shorter edge and tip. It looks like it's worn out, but I know I haven't drawn that much with it. All right, that's not enough to wear it out. All right, let's see. So we have this guy. Let's go here. Oh, don't tell me it is dead. Oh, Okay, it's all right. We'll plug it in, get a little bit of charge. All right, back to the slim pen too. Yeah, it needs a little charge. All right. All right, here we go. So I'm just drawing, and you guys can see, yeah. And thin, thick and thin. So I don't know why I'm not getting the same amount of. Okay, it does, but it feels more secure with the slim pen now. The good thing with me is that at least I have a few pins to work with. I was talking to somebody the other day. Was it? I think it was in the Fresco engineer and at Adobe Max a week ago, and how I tried a lot of third-party pens when Apple was still did not have just only had the iPad, not the iPad Pro, and so you had to find your own styluses, and there were a lot of Kickstarters for a lot of different styluses to draw on. Yeah, it feels like there's more ease of pressure here. Yep, there is more ease of pressure with the slim, and so you spent a lot of money. I spent a lot of money buying and supporting Kickstarters or just buying third-party pens, trying to find something that matches up with the iPad. But nothing works as good as on the iPad as the Apple Pencil. And he said, and that's what he said. He said, I spent a lot of money, and I was searching, and he said none of them worked as good. I said, yep, they did not. Okay, so let's get the eyedropper tool. Boom, there it is. And now look at that. Yes, I like it. I was saying that you need something to support yourself to draw when you're drawing. Otherwise, you're gonna fight yourself when you're trying to get that pressure sensitivity to work right. You kind of want to be able to lean on something, and that's what I'm doing. So, best practices when you're drawing is to draw on a flat surface. Couch drawing is okay, mostly when you're sketching because it can be very loose and raw and dynamic, and so you kind of find when you're at a weird angle trying to draw. But when you care about accuracy and pressure sensitivity and all those things, then you kind of want to have a solid support. Yes. There you go. Just kind of adding. I'm not following the exact lines that are on here, but just enough. Just enough. And sometimes I work on a couple of layers at a time. Just to a couple layers. I'm just drawing just to familiarize myself or remind myself or to test out the strokes and lines and the design. So I may not follow the same all the way through to the end, the same lines. I'm just trying it out and see what I like, what I don't like. And then when I move on to the next layer, I may change my mind and be like, yeah, I didn't want that like that. I'm just not going to. Oh yes, you know what? I see. Like I just saw something here, right? Why don't I do that? So that's gonna work. When I work on the next version of this drawing, I'm going to work on the colors in different layers. That way, they don't intersect like this and don't draw over each other, there's something that I can do about that. This is all pixels, so you're gonna have a lot of layers here. Let me go ahead and save. There it is. This is Sketchable app. It's about 20, 25 bucks, 25 bucks I think, on the Microsoft Store. Sketchable Plus, actually, it's called Sketchable Plus. So it has a red S with the plus sign next to it. I'm thinking I'm almost done. Okay, okay. Let me see. So there's one more, two more right here. And what is, oh, oh, that's what that was. This is my signature. That's why it was curved. Yes, and look at that. 2016, that's when I first drew this. That painted, that's a painting. Yeah. All right, here we go. What's it? Okay. Good. Good. Bam, bam. Got it. And then, yeah, that was signature. So now I got to a point where I can turn off this layer, look at what I have, and be like, okay, okay, what could I do different? What could I do better? I am going to write something in here. And does it fit or not? And I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it graffiti. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what that's going to be right there. And this is going to be wallpapered. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't tell you, but maybe I should look for some fresh wallpaper from the Microsoft Store if you're into themes, Windows. Then and if you're with Windows devices, yeah, I'll let you know when it's ready. What's up, Helpful Doodles in the house? Hey, how are ya? Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you. I'm doing well this Monday morning. Just catching up on some drawings. Okay, so this is one of those pieces, and I think I gotten to a point where it feels like I have an idea of what I'm doing. Let's open up another. Let me see. Let me see. What's the arts? I forgot. Boom. So yeah, I need to work on that one. It is and so I like this design that I drew a long time ago. I have a bunch of them in here. Boom. And let's move this up to the top. Turn down that opacity. I like this figure. I like this idea. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to draw it and keep it. I have others. I have many others that I want. And I actually want this to go like this. There you go, like that. See, so now I kind of like this pen, the slim pen, when I'm on a solid, and I have a solid support, like right now. Okay, let's get this. There you go. There it is. Look, just take the edge off. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. There you go. That's ugly. That's not right. Not right at all. But you know what I mean. Let's go. There you go. Something like that. Okay, okay, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, let's make another line. There it is. And then the brush. And so I'm just going over a lot of older artwork, bringing it into that I drew with Sketchable, bringing it back into Sketchable or paintings, and then I'm gonna redo the work to fit the theme and use a Sketchable to work on it. And so this was also gonna be a case where I resketch it, but I'm gonna use the brush. I could jump into the pencil. Let me see. Yeah, I don't necessarily like that pencil. But it's my pencil. These are the other pencils This one's okay. Let me see. Yeah, this is not too bad. Yeah, I could work with that, but I made this pencil. And you can also make adjustments to your own pencils. And let's see. There, click on the right side. There's the little settings. So soft pencil. There's the profile. There's the tip, diameter, and we're looking for the texture. Yeah, that's a good texture. Let's go with this one. And let's see, stroke opacity. That's what that is. Penetration. There we go. A little scrubby. The flow. Got it. Scatter. There you go. That's okay right there. Spacing. Angle. Feather. Less feather, more feather. Got it. Roundness. It kind of goes a little bit of an angle. And let's see. There you go. Yes. I don't like the scatter. Let me see. Is it the scatter or the spacing? There's less spacing. Let's see. There we go. There it is. That's good. So now I can turn down the stroke size, a little bit of the opacity and the accumulation, and then get to drawing again. And so what I would do here is, let's get a darker color, is kind of sketch. There you go. So I do want more. There you go. Stroke opacity. There it is. See? Yes. So now I'm gonna mess up this this pencil here, and that's all right. Let's just get rid of that pencil because it's in the way. So now, there you go. Put the head up forward a little bit. Good. Better. Let me see actually. Got it. Good. And then I can start embellishing the other parts. There it is. Look at that. Yes. I like this. Let's turn that down some. Oh, yes, that's right. This is the hair. And then the hair is going to come out from right here. And I'm going to do a couple of things. Going to raise up the arm higher. I do like this. I like how this came out. Boom. You got the arm raised up, like, boom. And then you're going to have a big pencil. It's a pencil. Got the trigger over here. Bam. There you go. Yes. So she's going like this. And then maybe she's got the boom. Yeah. Maybe we have that. The legs out. Spread out because she's bracing. Like she's for real. Change this pose and she's about to. Yes. And then we have the other arm. Come on. And we're going to have a can here. Let's see. And we're going to add good. Yeah, so let's turn that off and look what we got. Yes. So of course the neck is way too far, but let's go like this. So maybe turn it on just a little bit more like this, just to give us a little bit of got it. Yeah, kind of like that. And of course, we're gonna add volume here. Boom. And this is another sketch that I'm going to clean up with as I iterate the layers. What's up? What's up? All right, let me handle this right here. And there we go. Let's see if that works. Yeah. So I just noticed something here. I need to bring this down some because I got that shoulder up. I know this shoulder needs to be lower. So when I do that, I'll be able to go like this. Yeah. Which helps me see some of the, yeah, there you go, like that. Some of the shoulder action here. And of course the collar. And I did like the art style. So I really like how this the style of this came out, and so I'm gonna try to emulate it and keep it the same. But it has to be dark. So that's another theme that's going through these drawings for the themes on the Windows Store is dark. So let me add a new layer. Get the bucket. Boom. And then the layers, I can move this down like that. Turn this off. So let's turn that down. So boom, there it is. Yes. So if I go 100%, as a matter of fact, let me. Yeah, we're here. Let's change. Let's make this darker, a little bit darker. There it is. Okay, here she comes. Yeah, I like it. Go back to here. We're going to look at our menu. We're gonna lock transparency, turn that up, change to a big fat pencil, and look. Here she comes. Oh yes. And now we can go back to the thinner pencil, unlock the transparency and keep working, or even start another layer. And so I can turn that down. Oh, and I'm going to move her actually. So I need to move this piece over some like that. Yes, yes. Oh, and I forgot the head, the rest of the head stuff. So let's take a look at what's the head stuff. Oh, I see. Okay. So should be a helmet here. Boom. And then this is goes here. Got it. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good. Boom. Mm-hmm. And so we still have our piece there. And I can turn down that opacity and open a brush and get a new layer. And I'm just working through my drawing. Yeah, yeah. That's how it works. Think about it. Think about it. I guess I'll go all in. Let's see. Let's see what I can do here. And then I can get rid of this ribbon. And now there it is. Mm-hmm. Boom. I almost had it. I like the chin, but not the jaw. There you go. Excuse me. Yes, it's beautiful. Mm-hmm. Look at this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, now I could turn down the opacity of this so I can see. No, that's not it. How about that? A little brighter. Got it. But there it goes. And mm-hmm. Don't like that. And I'm just gonna make big shapes. And I can embellish them based on my earlier drawing that's down here. But I can't see it anymore, so I can have it open on a different window so I can look at it. Mm-hmm. And I kind of wanted to have this look right here. Yeah, that's bad. All right. I guess I should do that line first. Come on. And then like that. Nope. There you go. Something like that. We gotta think about these things a little bit better. There it goes. That's what I want. At the shoulder. Boom. Then the arm's gonna stick out a little bit this way. I do like the gauntlet lip or something. What up? Dennis Cannon in the house. What's up, brother? Thank you for joining us on LinkedIn, my man. Y'all go follow Professor Cannon. Super smart, talented designer, illustrator, all around good guy. Had a chance to meet a couple people, awesome people, a lot of awesome people. But get to meet him in person. Got to meet a few people at W Max, and so he's one of them. So here we go. Boom, bam. Mm-hmm. So let's fix the body a little bit. Here we go. There it is. Just a little bit. And here, it's not gonna have big hips. It's not gonna have big, huge hips. That's really gonna be the you're gonna see the pouches. Lots of pouches. Yes, so that's good. Good. Oh, and last night a new app just popped on the App Store for you and your kids, and it was in beta up until Adobe Max, and then it just released. It just actually launched. It's called Project Aqua, and I was gonna say that, and it came out because as I'm drawing this, I'm thinking, you know, if I ran this sketch through some AI, then you know I could see what AI thinks about some of these drawings and what it can see. And but there's no AI here in Sketchable. There's no AI in Fresco. That's the apps that I'm working on today. So Project Aqua is brand new, and it gives you some AI options if you're into that kind of thing. Boom. And my when I'm sketching, I'm not about accuracy. I'm more about composition. You know, what can I add? What can I do here to make certain things stand out? What should be adjusted? A little bit on proportion, and but more so on getting certain elements right. That's what it's about. You know what I'm gonna do here, like this. Like that. There you go. Go with that. I want something coming from the top, but that's not it. Trying to remember what it looks like. There you go, like this. There you go. That's it. That's what I want. Something like that. It's better. It's better. The side is not so good yet, but the top is better. There you go. So let's do it like this. Like that. Mm-hmm. There you go. Yes. And then I can do the face shield like this. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The hair still needs to come out right here. Mm-hmm. Like that. Good. I don't want it to. Well, I guess it could go like over that, so that we have. I don't want to have a lot of overlapping things, but that could work. All right. So let's turn off this layer, and there we go. And now we can also turn down this so we can see what we got. Look at that. Mm-hmm. This right here should be higher. There you go. And maybe like that. Mm-hmm. Oh, and the I need the spray can. Yeah, because I moved everything. I moved the arm further. So let's go here. Something like that. Boom. Yes. Good, good. So, just working through the idea, making it a little bit better as I go along. And this is Sketchable app, available on the Microsoft Store for like 25 bucks, something like that. One time fee, that's it. You buy it and you own it. I work with that with the team a lot, and with feedback and with ideas. So if you got something to say about it, let me know. I'll pass it on. Yeah. There it is. And I want to say I don't like this right here. Just go like that. Yeah, that's it. Boom. Good. Good. Yeah, that's better. And then stick that there. Got it. And of course, we need our, what do you call it? It's kind of tight there. So here we have one quick solution. We do have the lasso tool, like that. Let's go ahead and resize this a little bit. As a matter of fact, let's go like that and drop it down some. And then click on the check mark and deselect, and boom, we got it. Yeah, I think that's better. It's a big gun. Let's select that and go like this. And then resize. And then check mark, deselect. There you go. That looks a little bit more impressive. Yeah. I wish I could draw like you, sister. Yes, we all have our special talents. We got to have our special talents. So here's the before. And so I see a lot of things that I want to do here. I'm going to try with this. But first you had to get the basics down. So that's good. Okay, cool. So we have one more sketch complete. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to have all kinds of cool lines going around here. Oh, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be nuts. But I like the helmet a little bit better. I like the face, the face mask. Yes, good. Save it. And we're going to open one more before we move on to Adobe Fresco. Let's see. Jassy Test Cartoons. Yes. Okay. Sipping some coffee. Yes, this guy. So let's turn this down. Well, actually, let's look. What we have here is Tezcatlipoca. He's a nasty god, and he's jamming. So I did the one right here on the left with Adobe Illustrator, and very sharp, very clean. But I did not draw the DJ table. I was short on time, so I just got to what I could here. But the main piece has a turntable. So what I want to do right now, what I want to do with this piece is resketch this nice and clean and have these colors when I'm done. So I don't need to see that so much. Yeah, let's see. Nah, don't need to see it. I do need to see this one. And so now I have my new layer. I'm going to grab the pencil. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Let's get with that. Let me see which pencil. Yeah. I'm okay with it. Let's see. Sometimes I like changing things. Feather. A little bit more feather. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And so maybe a little thinner so I can rework a little bit of the rework some of the details and the proportions. So we got the head, got the neck here. Here goes the, see, boom, got the elbow. Yeah. And so it goes like this. He has a missing foot. So that's what this is right here. Is that you, babe? I think I hear some noises. So because this goes here, let's go like that. Boom. There you go. And then this can go like Wellness. Baby. Is that you banging? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. There you go. The knees. So kind of like adjusting the composition because I kind of did that with this guy a little bit. Yeah, I did adjust a lot. So I want to make my own adjustments here. Let's go like that. Maybe a little bit more and there you go. See? Boom. And just like that, I'm adding elements I should not be adding right now. And then there goes the arm. So now, which also gives us a wrong connection here. You see how far the hand is? That's crazy. So really the hand needs to be like right here. And there goes the fingers. Right? Then gives us the boombox handle. And now we have the boombox here. And then the speakers. Good. Yeah. So let's do this. Goes here and there. So the eyes go here, the nose goes here, the mouth right there. Bam. Have a good day. Thank you. Gotta bounce. Thank you, Professor Cannon in the house. Bless you to whoever sneezes. Oh, thank you, Helpful Doodles. That's my wife. You can hear her. She's downstairs, but you can hear clearly. Appreciate that. Okay, so there we go. So it's coming together. There's gonna be a lot of iterations here because I'm not happy about any of this yet, but I know what I want, and so that's gonna be something that I continue working on. So save it, and now let's jump into Adobe Fresco. And I'm not going to linger in Fresco for too long. There it is right here. These are my apps. Sketchable, Fresco, Clip Studio Paint, and Affinity Studio. Boom. Let's go with Fresco. Fresco. I think I'm signed in. I can't remember. I signed in. So the Surface Slim pen has been working well this whole time. I like it. And come on, Fresco. Here goes some ideas. And so this guy on the top left, the aqua drawing. This guy is I drew him in Project Aqua. And um, in Project Aqua you have some AI that you can play with. Okay, come on. Let me see my files. There we go. All right. So this is what I got to work on next. Now work on this. This is actually gonna be finished today, and other drawings are gonna be finished this week. But here we go. Layers again. Got it. Turn down the opacity. I like it. And then Sean Costell in the house. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping through. Appreciate you. Great to see you at Max. Yes. Yes. Sean was all business at Max. It was. It goes by fast, and it feels long at the same time. And so what I'm gonna do with this is some of this is original art by other artists. I'm not gonna touch that. But we also have some AI generated stuff that kind of change the characters' details that we need to bring this back to what the character's supposed to look like and the character's look, gear, and style of the elements. And so, but we want them to be chibis. So we have a couple chibis here on the left, and I'm gonna really trace them while and clean them up. And so I'm gonna use vector brushes because we're gonna use this for stickers. And so very thick line, so we don't want that one. Now you'll notice that here on the surface we don't have all the cool updates that Fresco has on the iPad. So there is a difference. Let me see. Is that a 2.5? Yeah, okay, let's see. There you go. There it is. It's coming. Okay. So let's do a circle. There you go. And because we're using vector brushes, we can, I'm on 2 fingers. We will be able to take care of those crossovers with the double tap of our, oops, no, it didn't work that way. Why not? Oh yeah, I guess that one's not crossing over right there. It's all good. It's with the help of our what do you call it? Touch modifier. Look at that. And I can just fill it in actually. There we go. Yes. Got one circle. Let's do the other. There you go. Got it. And the crossover works when you cross over the lines. If you don't cross over the lines, it's gonna spell trouble. There we go. Come on. Bucket. Back to there you go. And I like using lots of layers once I'm in my main drawing stage. When I'm finalizing the drawing stage. Finalizing the drawing when I'm in this stage, I like using different layers. I don't like that curve on the face, but you get the idea. Because I may have to go in and do it again. Actually, let's fix it. Let's go like this. There you go. Bam. It has that what I like about this chibi design. It has that Funko Pop. Has the Funko Pop look to it, right? The big head. There you go. Mm-hmm. Boom. And I like drawing and sketching with vector brushes because that can get that dynamic, loose line work that you kind of lose when you're doing vector work. Look at that. With Illustrator. So that's why I like drawing in Fresco to get that vector. Okay, I need that ear. There you go. So I did have it. Good. Good. Mm-hmm. Good. Mm-hmm. Got the braids. There you go. Good. There's a movie called Equilibrium. Oops. And it's a dystopian future. Came around the same time as the Matrix, but the Matrix was just like a big step in cinema that nobody paid attention to Equilibrium. And it had Christian Bale in it. Anyways, there's a scene at the end, and the villain is talking to the hero, and he says "good." The way he says "good" is just it's crazy and funny. So I say it that way. I say it the same way. Good. Perfect. So that line is not crossing, which is all right. Because I'm just playing around right now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Got it. And before I start messing with all the details of the character, I'm just gonna work on the shapes, like you know. Mm-hmm. Sure. Mm. Let's get that hand just right. Nope. There you go. Shoulder. Got it. I don't know if I like this shoulder right here. I can do this. And so this one needs to kind of just follow that. Good. Foot. I do want to move the foot forward a little bit so she doesn't fall over. Got that. Boom, bam. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Mm-hmm. Yes. And then, of course, we got the hair. Mm-hmm. Boom. Got it. Okay, so I do like the platform, so I may keep the platform. But we're just going to make the shape. At this stage, it's about the shapes. Because I want to clean it up and fix it, actually. So, mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. There we go. We got that. And so now I can turn this off and just focus on my drawing. I can merge that down, turn on that right there, and boom, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. And then another layer, and then work on this chibi. So we got one where it's chilling, and then we need another one where it's in battle. She's in battle. She's like, yeah. Now this, the eyes are different, so I'm gonna work on the eyes. I do like how she got the stare right here, and I just saw RB stop into in the Discord. And so as I sketch this one out, this version down here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to think about how I can make them both. What can I take about each drawing, each design, and then make them both the same. The same, keep the same art style. There you go. And see that? Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's fix this. Bam. Is it closed up? Nope. That side is. Okay, there you go. Okay, fix it. Bam. Yeah, I kind of like those eyes better. See, so I'm going to make those other eyes similar to these eyes. Get the little chin. The jaw. Bam. And I like this nose better. Got a little frown there. There you go. Come on. Bam. And save it. Make sure we're saving. Yeah. And there you go. So there it is. Just little by little working on this piece. I do like the hair here. So we may have to go in on the hair details. And this is vector, so you got to be ready to, I'm going to do the hair better than that, but you got to be ready to create more than stickers, just anything. And so the size of the drawing is going to depend on how you use it. And so some of these details are going to be important later. And you don't want like this big old poster and then the hair is kind of meh. That was okay for that, but that's not the details here. This is not the finished product. So as I'm working through both of these designs, I'm trying to figure out little things like, do I want to take from one design and another to make a whole brand new? Yes. What's up, RB? RB stopping through on Twitch. I appreciate ya. So then let's go with the. And does she have earrings? No earrings that I can tell. No? Okay. So then we will have at her. That's some earrings or something. Yeah. It looks like something was hanging off of here. So they might have had earrings. Oh, let's see. And I'm going to. She has like a big braid. I don't know if I'm going to keep a big braid like that, but we'll figure it out. So then the body. Got it. I don't like that foot. I don't like nothing about that foot. Let me see. Like that. That's really what has to happen. I'm gonna figure this out. She's got one foot over here, another foot over there. Boom. So that foot is like way out. That's it. That's what it looks weird about it. And so, oops, come on. Select it and move it. Mm-hmm. There. Shoulders, arm, forearm, and then the hand goes right here. She's like this, so. So that's the hand. So there's the forearm. Got it. It's ugly. It's ugly. I know. I know. I need it. I'm just mapping things out. There goes the arm, forearm, and fist. And she got her hands become energy sword. You see how her hand is holding the energy? So that's what she has to do. She has to hold the energy. So this thumb is going to come right here. That hand is going to have right there. And then we're going to have some energy. Like that. Or I don't know. I don't know the angle. It needs to be straight out. Maybe it goes this way. I also got to think about the design of the sticker and that and how things fit into the sticker sheet. So here we're going to grab this hand and twist it. Let's go. And maybe she has her hand out like this. Ah, yes. Which is not a good drawing. Not something that I enjoy. There you go. And then she can have. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes, I like that. And because we're sketching with vector brushes, look. Yeah, I can't use that one. Okay. Fine. Come on. You see more of the hand that I did that right there. Boom. So there it is. So I'm sketching on the Surface Pro 11 right here. This beautiful machine right here with slim pen. I did stay with the slim pen. It worked really much better than the barrel surface pen because of the pressure sensitivity. It's just more pressure sensitivity on this slim pen. I did try to use the slim pen one, and but it was dead. So now it's working. It just needed a little charging, just like that. By the way, in the next few days, gonna send Vector. Okay, good. And RB's talking about is the project that's still in progress. I need to finish the coloring book so that we can get it going online, and you can order a coloring book before Christmas. Yes, so that's one of my current projects. So that's a personal project. This is a paid project, so you gotta work your way through them as much as you can. But it's got amazing artwork by Helpful Doodles, RB, Hues and Tones, Jane, the Bradbury, the Jane Bradbury, but I think I like Jane the Bradbury a little bit better. Kind of weird. Anyways, Odari and Penny Doodles. We have a lot of art from different artists in this collection. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for Chapulin. I'm not finished with the Chapulin. It's still a work in progress. There's a lot to do there. And check me out. Stop on by this evening at 9:30 on the Discord, where you want to sit down and draw, share your work, share your drawings. Please bring them with you. Share your screen if you want, or just post up the drawings and let's talk about them. That'll be at 9:30 tonight on the Sketching and Drawing Discord. Also tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. at Sketching and Drawing Discord. Tomorrow I'll be back streaming, and I'm gonna work on this InDesign file so that I can get further along than where I'm at so far on the streams with the InDesign file. I am DTM, Delta Tango Mike. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for all the comments, questions, suggestions, all of that. Stay tuned for more. Delta Tango Mike. Find me anywhere on the internet. Delta Tango Mike, and I will catch you on the flip side. Peace out.